things, right? Because I can, like, pick them up and touch them and stuff. So which one is it? Which one of you's hiding the code?
Sound check?
It's gotta be here somewhere.
Okay.
One on the floor here. No?
We
They're all on the back of, like, each individual one. Like, how do I know the order? That's what I want to know. Wait, hold on. What was that? Oh, it's just a reflection. Okay. That's fine. Interact. Ah, wedding. Hello.
Yes.
1983. That's the code. It has to be. 1983. Okay, so 1983. A wedding! Oh dear. Oh god.
Let's see.
Right, I'm gonna close that. Because nothing can jump it on me. Wow. This is a very, very awful room.
No, make your little teeth. No, no. Oh, you can hear. Okay, that's good. Oh, are you ready? No, no, you don't. No, stop eating my microphone. I'm watching you. No, no. Down you go. No, you're gonna mess up my brand new headphones. My cat likes to eat the cushion part of the headphones. I don't know why. I guess he's still a baby, so I assume he's still teething. Um, okay, he left me alone. Um, so I want to say thank you so much for joining me. Let me lower my volume first of all. Welcome to Cosmic Creations. I'm S.n.S, and thank you so much for joining me today. I want to say, firstly, I want to apologize for the short hiatus that I was on. I was on vacation with my children, and really wanted to spend some time with them. But now I'm back and ready, and of course I drew while on vacation, so there's some things that I want to show you guys. That I've been working on. We will be doing either the comic. I don't know. I feel like I should work on Tokyo Suki a bit. I've come up with a really cool. Like I finished drafting it, and I've really gotten some really cool designs down. And it's a horror, so it's a horror manga. So if I hope you don't mind it's so early in the morning, or if you're going to be drawing some horror, but it looks really cool so far. So I hope you enjoy. And with that, let me flip over to my tablet mode and let's get started. So okay, hold on. That one. Sorry, you can't see me as well, but I have to flip gotta flip my camera over. My tablet over, I should say. Alright. One thing. Much better. Okay. Oh, behind me, I have a painting I did of cloud. And it's glow in the dark. I really want to do it in a bigger, so I can get more details in. But yeah, it's there for your enjoyment. All right. So this is here we go. No, no, don't come up here. I'll go upstairs. I see you, my cat. I see you. Okay. So this is some of the horror elements that I want to have in Tokyo City, and my cat just tried to jump on me, and he's so sweet. He's so sweet. He didn't want to hurt me, so he jumped on. He bailed last minute. Okay, I caught you. I caught him. Now you gotta sit here and just relax. You can't do nothing silly. So this, hold on, I still feel like my headphones are super loud. I can hear myself talk. Okay, so this is just one of, like, there's gonna be like different monsters and this kind of stuff, and I want to kind of do a rough draft and then a full like horror image of it, and you need to stop that. You really do. I just got these headphones. I'll be very sad if no, I'm putting you down. I'm putting you down. Um, right? Sorry, excuse me a second. I got a weird text message from a number I don't know. What is this? Bitcoin? Like, I want to get a text message from Bitcoin? Come on now. Alright, anyway. So, I've done like a super, oh, this is another awesome picture that I'm working on for my other manga. But okay, so I kind of did rough drafts of what I wanted to do here. They're super rough. So what I did was I took this design and I was like, yeah, I'm gonna start off with her with like she's kind of like a girl from like The Ring, I guess. Oh no, not The Ring. I'm sorry, not The Ring. What's The Grudge? The Grudge. You kind of inspired by the girl with The Grudge with her tongue hanging out and stuff like that. So I kind of try to add my own elements to it, like her her waist is completely the other way. She's really creepy. She's got bones protruding. She's got her whole bottom jaw is missing. So yeah, so I'm gonna try to. I'm not going to try to. I'm going to ink this. and we're going to get a little creepy this morning. And of course, as usual, I'm going to make a new raster layer, and we're going to do black outliner in black, and make sure my stabilization is on 100. And here we go. Now, you don't always have to start with the head, but I feel with this character, it's kind of important because it's a real main focal point. And I think it's just too thick. Much better. Always try different, not to be, how can I put it? How can I say it? Use different sizes of brushes. It really does give your piece a different feel. That's how you get really detailed. Yes, love. What happened, Nee? What, you're gonna do Baymax World? Yeah. Okay, baby. What? Oh, yeah? Yeah, that looks horrifying. That looks absolutely wild. Okay. We're just gonna keep going. So I've been working on a lot of stuff on my vacation. And I was supposed to take a vacation, but I kind of took a vacation from streaming for a bit because I just wanted to give my kids a lot of attention before I consider this work. So I've been working on a few websites for myself. I will be opening up a Spotify. Maybe a Spotify ad, maybe. But I'll be opening up a Shopify store, a printable store, and my website, which I will be launching this Friday. Let me lower this a little bit. There you go. Yeah, that's better. So I look so forward to be able to make products that has my artwork on it and that you guys could buy. I've decided to do t-shirts, mugs, prints, obviously. I'm also doing tote bags and a little spoiler alert. I am going to be getting a 3D printer, and with this 3D printer, I will be making my own 3D figures, and I will be starting with my own characters from my manga and from my webtoons. So please look forward to do. I'll be streaming the whole process because it's brand new to me. I've never done stuff like that before, so it's really fun to kind of figure it out and just record the journey of it. I'm super excited to get that started. So please look forward with me. And when I get it, it's you guys will know. You guys will know. So hey, maybe I'll even do a model of this thing because this thing is coming out awesome. Let's see. Let's get back to it now. As I said before, she has protruding bones, and this is one of the places where she has that. So her upper arm has a little bit of skin and muscle. So I'm actually going to draw the muscle here, draw the ligaments, and draw the muscle, and then here is where the bone is going to start, and I'm going to draw the bone and the ligaments on the bone. And as I said before, I've said this before, like I've studied human anatomy. I took classes in it in both high school and college. Just because I like to draw the human figure. Um, so I've also, I mean, sometimes it gets a little cartoony, but I like to be as accurate as I can. And I feel the more accurate you are, the better your piece is. And it doesn't take much to learn about the human body. It really doesn't. And I've shown you guys this anatomy book that I have. Still reference it to this day. I really do. But after so many years of drawing, you just kind of know like where everything's supposed to be. Over here we're gonna have a tear in her shirt, and it's gonna reveal her ribs. So I'm gonna draw in her ribs right here. Alright. And collarbone. Other collarbone. Now she is not naked. She does have a shirt on. It's more like a dress. It's just ripped up. Just realized I drew in her tongue. It happens when you have so many lines like that, though. And same thing with this arm over here. She has the rip of her arm, and then it comes down, sleeve opens up. Alright, and then the bone. Alright. Excuse me. The bone and the ligaments on the bone. Excuse me. You okay? Alright. Space this part over here. Now, if I'm not mistaken, I had her hole in her chest. Okay. Hair. Alright. I don't know. I was thinking of shading it black instead of doing the lines. I'm gonna erase that. Yeah, that's fine. And then do this. Alright. And start her legs. For her legs as well, I have some bone protruding. Her knee. I want to say I think it was her knee and her calf area. Yeah, this area right here. This is a bit too long for her, so I'm going to have to move this over. I'm gonna take our lasso and select this area here, press the little square to transform it. Just gonna move it up right about there. That's more natural. Alright. No, there's absolutely nothing natural about this character. None whatsoever. There's not, but it's okay. Alrighty. There we go. Yes, honey. Got what, hun? Okay. Now the other leg. Ankles. Oh, that looks crazy. Let's try that again. Forgetting my own rules here. Figure 8. Okay. Alright. Let's take a look at her out the layer underneath. Okay, whoa. Alright, there's this line here that I have to erase. Okay, that looks great. Okay, let's finesse some of these other lines that need to be finessed. I might just copy and paste this one hand over because this other hand looks crazy and that other hand looks really great. And as I've said before, guys, don't ever feel ashamed to copy and paste something of your own work. Come on now. It's okay. If you did it good on one side, but you can't figure it out on the other side, it's okay. It's okay. Just copy, paste it, flip it over horizontally, and there you go. Your problem is solved. There's no reason to stress yourself out like, oh, don't. Art is supposed to be therapeutic and not stressful. And it doesn't really matter what anybody else says. At the end of the day, you still created it. Alright, this looks absolutely horrifying. Alrighty. We are going to take a small break. I'm gonna check on my little one. Give me about 5 minutes. I also need to get a drink of water because I'm very thirsty today. Okay, I will be right back. I'll actually leave it on to flowing. When I come back, we're going to be coloring her in. First layer of colors. I will be right back. Okay, I am back. So, yeah, good thing I checked on him. He had spilled something. So, let's get coloring. Today's stream is brought to you by Monster. Monster Java. Mean Bean. I think my blood is infused with it by this point. Why? 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 My cat, he has this thing with water bottles. It just makes more of a mess. Did you spill the water? Do you not have... It's his way of telling me that his water is low on his water bottle. Give me a second. Okay. Hopefully I can sit down now and relax. Hopefully. Alrighty. Alright, let's get this creepy lady started. Painted. Um, she doesn't have a name, and don't expect me to make a name for her because she's just, she's already dead. I'm not saying that dead people don't deserve names, but I really want to think about her backstory before I just give her a name. But she's gonna be like a grayish color, skin tone wise. Maybe a little gray later. Grayer. Yeah, that's good. Alright. And I'm just doing her skin that color, so not everything is skin. I have to fix that leg. Nope, that's bone. Oops. Oops. Okay. Her hair, I want it to be black. Because it's just, it's that creep factor. Oh, stop it now. Okay. I can also use this color to do her muscles. And her tendons as well, because they're not the same color. Get her other arm. bone color is actually a bit yellow. Don't ask why I know that. Because there's marrow in the bone. So though we depict bones as white, they really are actually yellow, depending on that person's habits and stuff like that. You know, if they're healthy or not, if they have cancer or not, their bone color changes. So don't be afraid to get a little creative with the colors that you use. They don't have to be the standard colors that are used in society. Mix it up. It is okay. We're gonna give her this yellow color for her yellowish gray color, which absolutely looks like her. Is it my screen? Maybe I need to point it up more. There we go. It's better for me. I don't know how you guys see it though. Sorry. I'm sorry I'm so short. That's as best as I can get right now. Because the reflection is crazy. So yeah, so yellow, here we go. I can even give her yellow teeth if I wanted to. It's perfectly acceptable to color things however you want to color them. It does not have to conform to anything that you don't want it to. I want these pieces to be black. Well, that just looks terrifying. Yes, baby. What happened? You can probably hear my son is playing Kingdom Hearts 3. My little guy, he's very young, very, very young, under the age of 5, and he's a professional gamer. I consider him professional. Wait. I consider him professional because he kicks my ass. He kicks my ass in video games. We play Super Smash Brothers together as a family, and he legitimately is the best player in the house. And mind you, I've played Super Smash Brothers for a very long time when I was growing up. And though I just got the console and I just got the game, the mechanics haven't changed that much. This kid, I need to stream it one day. That's what I need to do. Just so you guys can see. This kid, he is a gamer through and through. And he's absolutely adorable when he plays. He's so amazing. But I don't want to expose him like that. I just let him play to have fun, which is, what he's supposed to do. But it's just amazing to me to see somebody so small really learn how to play and do things correctly and figure out the puzzles and the quests and where he has to go. And if he needs help, he does ask. Is absolutely amazing. But it's just so awesome. It's just so awesome to have a mini you playing games that you used to play when you were a child, and to see them and play and enjoy it like you did, and then to be able to play with them and just have an experience together as a family is so awesome. It's like the best thing in the world. It really, really is. Sorry for this random family rant. But it happens on my channel, so we have to appreciate the small little things and the small little blessings that we have as and I really do appreciate my kids. I really do. So, with that being said, let's color in her eye here. I'm gonna get some detail in that eye once I get to it. Let's finish the bones. Yeah, here we go. Guys, there's no nicotine in this vape that I'm smoking, so just so you know, I'm not smoking in front of my kid. All right, now I'm having a hard time picking what color I want the dress, but you know, it kind of looks like she was a bride with this dress on, and I think that's a pretty creepy aspect. So I think I'm gonna leave the dress white, turn it into a wedding dress, and maybe even turn her into a bride, a dead bride. Maybe she was killed on her wedding day or something like that. Hey, you never know. People die, like, for real, for real. People die in the most craziest ways, and I'm somebody who likes true crime. I think that learning about the human mind, because it really is all a mental thing when you kill someone. It's you pass that barrier of being a normal human, and you become something more once you do that, because honestly it takes a lot of emotion to kill someone. Not that I know what I'm talking about, like I've never killed anyone before, but um what I'm saying is I've watched a lot of true crime documentaries. I've watched a lot of a lot of stuff, and from my opinion and from what experts say, um, there's always emotion behind a killing, like any type of murder. Um, you mean, there are people who just kill to have, you know, for the fun of it, and but those type of people themselves are not mentally well. They have, most likely they have some type of illness, and people go undiagnosed for years. Um, and then those people who are undiagnosed, sometimes they have some type of, trauma or abuse in their childhood and or life, and makes them snap, or if they were, it's a whole type of, you know it's more than one factor that plays into people who become murderers and stuff like that. But it's it's important to respect the people who died. It's important to remember them. It's important to not glorify the murderer, to honor the person who died. And drawing vengeful spirits. Um, the reason why I'm doing this really is to get attacked by my cat. Because geez. Um I'm high. I'm not, oh god, not like that. I mean, like, I'm sitting up high on, like, my my chair and my table is very high up. It's about 3 feet off the ground. And this this cat just jumped all that. Oh goodness gracious. I try, babe. I try, but you just really want these headphones. Stop. You want my attention, right? You have my attention right now. But you need to stop trying to eat my headphones. You understand? Thank you. I appreciate you. And I love you. But anyway, as I was saying, I want to I feel like the victims don't get enough. Like, murderers will have titles, names and stuff like that. Like, media will give them names, like really cool names. But what about the victims? What about, not that they need a cool name or anything like that, but they should be the focal point of what happened, and they should be represented in a way um that's more respectable, more respectful. Um, and I feel that there are a lot of angry souls out there who have passed and who haven't had any type of justice. And that's really what the characters, what the horror characters in my story are representing. Those people um, who have passed in horrible ways. Some of them are based on real people, but I'm not going to put the names or I'm changing it. But the way that they died and stuff like that will be similar. Like I said, based off of, not factual. I'm not making a true crime horror manga. But I want there to be some truth to the crimes that people are able to commit, and to somehow help that soul who has passed, let their story be heard so that they could get enough positive energy from people sympathizing with them so that they can pass on to the afterlife. I mean, I don't know if any of you guys believe in that kind of stuff, but I definitely do. um, I definitely believe that there's a whole nother realm that we as normal humans, I shouldn't really say that. I should say that normal humans aren't able to be in connection with. Me, I'm pretty damn connected to it. Um, Very connected to it. Unfortunately, I'm connected to it, whether I wanted to or not. Um, well, what American scientists and doctors they call it, but the way I see it, you have to live a good life in order for you to live a good life and to continue to exist in the light, even after you die. Do good and to yourself and to those around you. But if you do bad and if you die in a horrible way, and your soul feels like it's being tortured, and if you have no justice when you pass, I strongly feel that your soul could be attached to this world and definitely want revenge. But I think because you are a spirit, you just do it on anybody who's, you just do it on. There's Japanese beliefs, there's Hispanic beliefs about this, there's all types of different cultures and believing in vengeful spirits and stuff like that, and usually and most likely these people were murdered and just want to exact their revenge on people who either don't respect their where they died, or don't respect their death, or are related to the person that killed them. It's always the person that killed them. So anyway, all this ties back to to trying to tie this back to my manga. My manga, my graphic novel Tokyo Suki, will be dealing with these type of things, with these type of elements. And I'm sorry, what? It won't let you go? And you can't go to Baymax World?
Yes, I'm running.
Well, then go, baby. Why can't you go? You lost it? So then you need to redo it, Papa. So, the two the two main characters of my manga, they get trapped inside of this building. This building is run by demons. These demons send them on a truly psychological horror, something like PT inspired, um, where they're trapped, and every level that they go through, it just gets worse with the gore, with the psychological, um, you know, mind games. Um, so these I don't know what's it called, spirits, vengeful spirits that I'm drawing. They're kind of like the bosses of each. You really need to stop doing that. It's not a toy. Um, they're the bosses of each level. Um, so as you can like bosses. But they're and Julian, as I've said before, he's an exorcist. So and Maya, I don't know if I've disclosed this about Maya. Please stop biting my headset, kitty cat. I don't know if I said this about Maya before, but Maya herself is a reincarnation of Saint Michael, the archangel. Um, so she's more than equipped to deal with demons and stuff like that, eventual spirits. Um, being a holy being creativity is that first step to get there, to get to evolution, um, to inspire other people to create is a wonderful thing. Um, and that's something that I personally love doing. I love inspiring people. I love, I love it so much. I get people who follow me on TikTok, and they're just in awe with my artwork. And sometimes I don't understand it because I don't think it's that great. I think there's so many other artists out there that are better than me. But they tell me that I inspire them, and to me it's just a wonderful feeling to have that, like, it's to for somebody to tell you, oh, you've helped me out so much, thank you for, just thank you, and it just makes it all worth it to me. So it's great to have such feedback, really it is. And I'm grateful for every person who follows me. It's a dream come true for me, and little by little I hope to really make it out there. And I'm so excited to like, once I publish my website. Here's the thing about my website. Wait, I'm gonna backtrack to my website really quickly. My website has my comic book on there, so I've put a little preview of my comic on there, and I'm hoping that people take the time out to read and enjoy. I really hope they do enjoy it. I really hope people can see my hard work on there, and I'm excited. I'm just so excited for it. And huh. I I'm ready. What I see for this character is just amazing right now. So I'm gonna make her transparent for a couple minutes. We're going to add another layer. We're going to do our multiplier layer, and we are going to start shading. Um, and usually most people have masks, and to keep it, how can I say, to keep it clean. But I don't use masks. I go straight onto the canvas, and I try my very hardest to color where I'm supposed to color. And I've decided that this white dress is not going to be very white for much longer. This lady's going to have blood all over her. And it's okay because she eats people. It's the new thing I decided that she's gonna do. She's gonna eat people. Nope. I don't know. I don't know why. Don't ask me. But she looks like she's hungry. She wants to eat people. And as I said before, shadowing is all about knowing where the light is hitting, which direction the light is flowing, and just trying to be as detail oriented as possible. You start off big with the shadows, and then you work your way down to the smaller brushes and more detailed lines, and you don't have to get super detailed right away. Build up on it is the best way to do it. That way it comes out more natural. I keep saying that, but like I said before, there's nothing natural about this woman right now. But as terms of natural, as in you could easier and more aesthetically pleasing, I guess is the best way to say that type of natural. Now here I wanted to do shadow for her eye, but I also wanted to make it a little exaggerated with the black. So I'm going to do her facial shadows, really sunken in eyes. This is like her eyebrow, her eyelid, right, like the bone right here. And she's gonna have, like, I would imagine that if her jaw, or like she would be constantly drooling since she doesn't have a jaw to keep it all in her mouth. So we're going to add water detail. And guys, I've got the brush for the water detail. Like, I've got the brush, and I will show you the brush that I use. And if you do use Clipstudio Paint, you don't have to worry about buying this brush because it is free. Which is one of those wonderful things about Clip Studio. I've really got to say, like, they've got so many. I mean, you could buy as well, but they've got so many free brushes that are absolutely amazing and truly help you bring your piece together. And since they are free, what I usually do is I always, before I use it, before I go back to my program and start going ham with this brush, I always, on the download page, I always leave a like, a little heart, and I star it, so that way the creator of that brush gets that like, gets that, um, that extra content that it needs. Not content, I guess the extra likes on clip. When you create content and when you create brushes, it helps you become a better content creator for Clip Studio. So leaving a like, I always try, especially for those content creators or those brush creators who make this awesome brush, and then thousands of people downloaded it, but only about 100 or so actually like it. Like, to me, that's messed up. Like, 1,000 people downloaded it for free, and none of y'all could have left a like. Only 100, so 1 out of 10 people. I'm one of those 10 people who's gonna appreciate and thank the artist for helping me make my art better. Come on now. It's important to. It's important. You good, babe? All right. You being silly. I see you. Yes. You see lava? What world are you in? Ooh. Oh, excuse me a second, everybody. My phone's ringing. I'm sorry, everyone. Give me a second. I have to call my son's school. Um, give me 1 second. Okay, I'm back. I had to take care of some motherly duties for my son. You know, it's important. It's important. My son has asthma, and he came home yesterday after playing outside in the summer heat. He was said, "Mom, I can't breathe," and that's one of the scariest things to hear from your child. So I called his school and told them, yeah, he's not playing outside. He cannot do it. So they had no problem with that. So um, hopefully they put him to do something else. And he's at a summer camp, not like summer school. Like didn't do good in school. He's a wonderful student. He's just he he wanted to spend some time with his friends, and a lot of his friends are there for the summer camp, and they're getting to do a whole bunch of stuff, field trips, all that kind of stuff. And I said, go ahead, baby, go for it. Good job. But anyway, let's continue with this here. We're doing. I did some. You did, sweetheart. Good job, buddy. Yes, high five. Good job. Pound it. Tra la 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 la. Tra la 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 la. I love you. What happened? Hey. No jumping on the couch. Oh, yeah? As I've said before, whenever you do shadow and highlight, try to do 3 shades of each. So you can really get that depth and make it more 3-dimensional. Don't be afraid to add black. Your highlight color will shine whatever true color you're trying to what's the word I'm looking for? Persuade. Um, yes, cloud. Yes, yes, baby. I know. Now this one I had forgotten to do my first layer of coloring, so I redo it. I'm doing it now. I'm gonna go with this. I'm gonna select that color, and you'll see how it's gonna pop once I add that second layer of shadow. Alright, here we go. Just like that, you got 2 layers of shadow. And it's okay to be like not completely neat with it, because shadow isn't neat. It reflects. It's a reflection of light, and light bounces. And it's important to realize that it's okay for it to not be perfect. It's okay to be messy. I'm gonna take our second shadow, and we're even gonna bring it down to down here. because this is a really deep color and we could do that. And it kind of helps blend all the colors together, really. As I said before, we're gonna have blood all over this lady's dress. So that's something I'm about to start doing in a few minutes. Just want to get a little bit more shadow into the white dress here. Some shadow in her eye. Not a lot smaller, like that. Alright. Now the one other place I want to shadow one more time is going to be right here. I'm going to take this red color, our second shadow, and we're going to just make it darker, making sure we get those folds in nice and neat. Some things do need to be neat, so I apologize for saying, you know, but it all depends on what you're drawing. Okay. Now, I really like it. So now we are going to draw our blood. And with the blood, we're actually going to make a new layer just for blood. We're already in our reds, so we're going to keep it there. And then we're going to go to our brushes and find our bloodstain brush. Bloodstain. It is one of the effects that is, what's the word I'm looking for? Automatically installed. And I have a few of them, a few bloodstain brushes. This is one of them. Just trying to get the right size, and it's just like a one. And with this, you have to change the particle size. And the particle size is what you need to change, not the brush. Like the brush size as well, but not really. I'm not really liking it because it's just a splat that I could use for the wall or something like that. Let's see what else I can find. I really can't find anything here, so I'm gonna go back to my all my materials. I'm gonna search all my materials. No, go back. Yes, baby. Come here, but you start biting my headphone, I'm gonna kick you off again. Come on. We're just lucky our friendship. What do you know? Sora, Donald. Yes, I owe you a big thing. Okay. Hey, you need to stay someplace safe. Search. Stop. Don't you do it. Don't you do it. Don't you do it. So, you guys in? Of course we're in. Alright, so I typed in my search blood, and as you can see, we've got some awesome brushes that we could use. Let me add them to my brush, as a matter of fact. Here, I found blood splash now afterward. Gotta keep her safe. Now these are for more like they're how can I put it? They're kind of like clip arts for your manga creation. So they're not real brushes per se. But the awesome thing is that you can change this one. I think I'm gonna use. So I am going to flip this around like this. Oh gosh, no. Now, you're probably wondering, how am I going to get this into color? Don't worry. I will show you how to do that. Aww. Oh, he's giving me a hug. Oh, I love you. Alright. So, we're going to flip this and shrink it. Shrink it some more. Now, what I forgot to do was to select the dress. So I'm actually going to delete this because I want that blood splatter to be on the dress. So I'm going to do is I'm going to take out the shadow. Okay, and just have the color, and now I'm going to select just the white. Okay, now the white is selected. I'm going to go back to layer 5, go back to my materials, and drop that right in there, and then I'm going to shrink it so I can see all of it because it's a really good pattern. You're going to move it where it will be best fit. Shrink it a little bit more so we get as much blood on there as possible. I think that looks great. Stop it now. I'm putting you down. Okay, now to change the color of this, I'm gonna press that, and then we're going to go here. We're gonna convert this layer is on gray scale because it is for black and white manga creation. We're gonna change it to color. Stop. Red 13. Need to stop biting my microphone. Are you gonna say something? Like meow? Or hello? Oh. Then you need to stop. You need to stop with my microphone.
I'm red.
Guys, he's a literal baby. He's been sitting here for the longest. You can probably see his paw just attack out of nowhere. Look, now I'm folding it back so you can't touch it. Stop it now. Ew, it's wet. Ew. It's got your saliva on it. Oh. Come on now. Come on now, Red. Say hi. Yeah, you handsome cat. Switch hands. Look, he fits in my hand. Okay. Just wait. I want you guys to see this really quickly. How much of a baby he is. Literally, he'll just sit there like that all day. Okay, now we are going to change this black and white to red, and the way we're going to do that is we're going to do tonal correction. And interesting enough, I can't change the hue. Interesting. Let's change it to a raster layer. Maybe that's what it is. Okay, let's see. Yeah, okay. Now we're going to change the hue. I think since it's black, it's not doing anything. So we're actually gonna have to physically color in this stuff, which is fine. Absolutely okay. And the easy way to do this is to down click, not press and hold the paint bucket, and literally just comb over everything. And once you start it with the black, it'll pick up anything that's black and color it red. Release, make sure you release on the outside where you don't want it. And again, simple. Now let's take a look back and see it all together. Yeah, that looks great. Now we're going to move that blood spatter line underneath to number 5 so that the lines are there. And we're going to take that out. Alright, that looks great, guys. I really am proud of this. Now, let me show you that water brush that I was talking about. So the dripping water effect is right here. We're going to go into her mouth and we're going to, it is too big. We're going to make that a lot smaller. Probably it's funny. And yes, this is the dripping water effect. Gotta be careful with it though, because it's a pretty obvious pattern. So doing different sizes of it to make it look like it's really dripping. It's really gross when you do it like that. Obviously this could be used for a lot of different things. Rain, somebody in the shower, somebody sweating, somebody spitting. So it's a great tool to use. Alright, so I kind of, not that I'm rushing with this, but it's, like I said, just kind of a draft of this character. I kind of want to put a background in it and mess with the background a little bit, kind of because it's about that time for a break. Yeah. So what I want to do is I want to find a really a stock background image from Clipstudio. You need to stop. Stupid red. You and them teeth. Beautiful teeth. I'm gonna go image. Oh wait, I gotta take the blood off. Okay. I'm gonna go to. What are you doing? What's wrong? What's wrong, baby? Okay. Alright. Now we're going to go to. Now, one that I haven't used yet. I think this would look absolutely creepy with it. Yeah, let's do this. Alright, let's have a little fun right now. We are going to use this. It's a school, but you know what? It could be something else. Oh, that looks absolutely terrifying. Okay. Because all I really want is the floor. Okay, so I want that, but so what I want to do is I'm gonna move I'm gonna move her, and the way I do that is pretty simple. I've selected all of the layers that she is on, so everything that is her, every single layer I selected, make sure it's clicked. Then I simply go to my transformation tool and just drag and drop, and it's really that simple. um that looks great. Okay, yes, we're going to apply that now. We're going to make a second multiplier layer, and we're going to duplicate our school layer. We're going to make that, multiply it, so now it's darker. Now we are going to take our multiply tool, and we're going to take one of the grays here, get our airbrush, get a really big brush, and start shadowing everywhere that is dark here. Okay, now obviously she needs shadow underneath her. Okay, background to be a bit darker. Alright, now this looks nuts. This looks nuts. So now we're going to go a little bit crazy with the blood. We're gonna have um oh my god, this is terrifying. This is nightmare fuel. Um we're going to, and I'm gonna see if I can get a reflection of her. So let's try something I've never done before, guys. Let's see if I can make a reflection off of the, yeah, let's do this. So let's merge this layer with this one. That's fine. And then let's do this. Oh, no. Okay, so what I've done is I'm sorry, sometimes I work too fast and I don't talk through it. So what I did first was took out all the extra layers, the multiply layer, the background, so I just have her again. Then I selected her layers, and then I clicked merge visible to new layer. So that gave me, if I were to do this, I still have her and it's all one layer. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to flip this vertical and yes, transform it. Then I'm also going to get the opacity. This word, if you've watched my channel, you know that I can't say this word. Opacity. We're gonna change the opacity down to about 30, maybe 35, just so we can see that it's there. And now we're going to move it, but I don't know how far I need to move it. Now, what I need to do now is perspective. I need to do this. Mess with this perspective. I need the 2 feet to line up. Okay, now what I'm gonna do is the only thing that I need to erase are the hands. And I don't think I need to erase them, I just need to move them. So what I'm gonna do is gonna move this arm. No, I can just delete it. Yep. We're also gonna have to move this layer down. Oh, that looks gross. That looks crazy. Guys, this is literally my first time ever trying to do a reflection off of the ground. That looks amazing. Yes. Okay, so wow. Alright. So oh I just blew my own mind really quickly. Alright. Yeah. Alright guys. I think I'm gonna take a break there. Save that win. That's great. Excuse me, I just sneeze. Good job, buddy. I know, you're great, babe. You're great. Um, okay, so we're gonna save it. Where should I save this? This is under Tokyosuke. We're gonna name her the Dead Bride. No stop. Okay, and she is not done, but I do need to take a break. Um, this has been this has been really great. I can't wait to I don't know, I may just I can't wait to use this. I'm gonna use this scene for sure in my comic book. It just turned out to be such a great scene. um there is going to be so much more to this drawing, more than what we worked on today. There's going to be a lot of blood everywhere, but I really want to take my time and not rush through it because I want it to look realistic. I want it to look there's blood is one of those things where it could be simple. Yes, it's just red, but red is one of those really, like, it's red liquid, so really need to try to make it look good and make it look realistic, because that's what I'm trying to go for the feel for the manga or webtoon, I'm sorry. So I will be back sometime after 3 o'clock. Maybe no, I shouldn't say that because I do have some errands to run today. So I will be sometime back on later today, probably around 6-7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Um but I definitely want to work on the actual webtoon of Tokyo Suki, um, so I can add these crazy characters that I've created into it. So please, if you're available to join me later on, that would be super awesome. If not, you can catch it on YouTube, on my YouTube channel. But I have had so much fun creating this with you guys this morning. I hope you guys had a great time and learned something new. Again, that's what this is all about.